Okay, I didn't get you any footage today, so I am going in the creative penalty box, and I'm gonna get you your bone. Look how cute he is right there, just waiting to do the 11:57 show, which we're gonna do right now, and we are dialing everything in. And when I say we, I guess I mean this guy and me. You want a quick hug? Let's do a quick hug. Yep, come on. No? Okay, you want the bone. All right, I got you. Yeah. We'll do that over there. Okay, let's have a good show. High five. All right. Boom. All right. Hello, YouTube. And in a second, we'll jump on Instagram and do the 11:57 show only 7 minutes late. Not bad. That's a new record in a while. So, okay, this is going out. I need to go to here, and let's come over to here, and let's not forget to hit record over there, like we did the other night. Hello, and welcome to the 11:57 show, live and unprepared. As always, we're 7 minutes late. And I'm excited for tonight. I just want to bring up Instagram here in a second. We'll get ready for them, but every second it takes me to do this with all the distractions in the world, it's there's a good chance that this show could be considerably longer just trying to sign on to Instagram. What the hell is that? Like, this is how it is. Every time I want to go live on Instagram, and it's like showing me the latest whatever, and life is distracting, and when you're looking at your phone and going through it, it's even more distracting. You probably already know that, so let's get to the stuff you do not know, such as, what am I working on? I am working on a couple things, one in particular, which is just trying to get Instagram going here. We'll bring them in so I can get a little more focused on you. Let's go. What are we doing? We're doing a live. We're doing a live. Here we go. Boom. Still allowed to say boom? I don't know if you are. Okay. Are we getting audio here? Let's check your levels, Roger. Okay, and you've got a picture there? Boom. You do. Oh, yeah, you can still see. Yeah, okay. The world's changing fast, but not that fast. I got to get this plugged in again. Do some sound checks. All right, so welcome to taping 5 of... Oh, yeah, let's save that for these guys. Welcome to taping 5 of the 11:57 show. And this is taping 5, 11:57 show. Welcome. Instagram, and we got YouTube over here on the Roger Roth Show. We've got Instagram over here at Roger Roth, and let's get to the exciting stuff. Why did I fail to not get you footage today? I owe you guys more footage, and Ranger, have a bone. For you, baby. Don't chew loudly. All right. As always, hello. What I love about the YouTube or the Instagram is that I get a live audience, and soon I guess maybe I'll bring in a something so that I can see if there's people live on YouTube. Yeah, I should do that sometime. All right, let's see. Let's go to some questions here. Hey, Raj, good on you for standing up for free speech. That's a toughie. But a no-brainer. And I only say tough because the longer you're silent on something, the harder it is to just get into it. And I've tried to stay out of it. As a comedian, I've always said I'm not funny enough to lose half my audience, so I just stay out of politics. That, and it's, by the time I get to making stuff each day, I got to go through so much depending on the day. And when you're looking at your phone and on it, things just are whizzing by now. Like, it's kind of nuts, but it was a no-brainer. Freedom of speech. For those of you that don't know, I canceled my Hulu account yesterday and trying to make sure that I don't have a Disney Plus account or anything else Disney. And what are you doing? Just saying hi. Ranger says hi. My point is I wish I didn't have to speak up. And I think that's what everybody is who, lets something happen thinks. Because I really thought everybody would just be able to fix this somehow without me. And I think that's the whole point, is it takes all of us to come together. And in my mind, you're either trying to do good or bad. And there's like no in between. It's you're doing the good or the bad. It's a positive or it's a negative. And that's my view on the world. And there are a lot of people that want to just do the negative current. I want to do the positive current. And if we all just got back to like a negative and positive, everything would be so clear. But there's always going to be, all kinds of people. Can you please not eat the floor, Ranger? What are you doing? Yeah, that's can't be good for you. So anyways, that was my thing last night. It was like when Jimmy Kimmel got canceled because of political reasons, that really hinders freedom of speech. It makes it easier and easier for people to lose their freedom of speech the less we speak up. So I'm speaking up for freedom of speech and probably whatever's right behind it. But I really don't want to. Like, this is supposed to be pure entertainment, even when it's not entertaining. Okay. All right. So, Ranger, this is distracting me. Don't eat the floor. That's not good for you. It's carpet. It's like worn down carpet. So, welcome to the 1157 show. And let's get back to the whole thing I'm most excited about in this world, besides my kids, of course, and my family, is what you haven't discovered yet. I'm really excited for you. And if you've already discovered it, congratulations. I can't wait to see what you're creating straight from your life as it happens. I call that lifeumentary. I've been filming it for, 2.5 decades at least. And, is it 2.5 at least? It might be 2. Might be exactly 20 years, somewhere around here. For those of you that don't know the story, over 20 years ago, I said to my friend Dylan, I want to make an improv movie and I don't know how to do it. So I'll give myself 20 years to figure it out. And I decided to make a movie on a 20-year timeline. And I came up with the name Lifeumentary and started filming all the stories in my life that the way I saw them in my head as a filmmaker. And it was a blast kind of doing it and knowing that nobody else was doing this, but it was also kind of difficult to get a film crew together and be like, hey guys, all right, we're all set, we're ready, okay, let's just wait for real life to happen. And now you're traveling with people. It's only gotten easier with technology and small phones and the whole thing. So that was pretty rad, if I'm being honest. You know, it's just a fun way to spend time on Earth. You know, capturing the moments from your life, and that's. Excuse me a second, Ranger. Stop eating the floor. You're out of here. You're out of here. No, you're out. You come back in when you're ready to not eat the floor. Now he's licking his balls. Okay. All right. All right. Anyway, so trying to think of, so anyways, so tonight I was like, what do? Do I rush to release footage at a time of day where it doesn't produce nearly the same results as when people are awake? At least, you know, but there's people all over the world. I don't know the best time to release, but the point is I put together a little series coming down the pipe for you. And I was rushing to put it together, but you'll let me know what you think of this one. And, has to do with doom scrolling. It's not only a word I can barely say, it is, I find myself just in these things where like it's just you're just scrolling and you're like, how much of the day has got away from you, me, us, right? Seriously, I hear you. Here we go. The final countdown to Unboxo. Yes, we're 2 weeks away from where I thought we were going to be a week ago, but I did see how close it is and how awesome it looks and how awesome it is. And everybody on the team is working hard, and I am literally just a founder waiting with all of you for the coding to just come to a here it is moment. And then I'm going to put up a movie right away. It's going to be a movie called Getting Back to Zero. I made this movie in 2009. It's a gambling movie about two brothers who inherit their father's gambling debt and have 3 days to pay it back to the underground casino that their father had lost the money to. It's set in the world of craps and dice control, in the underground world of craps, for that matter. And as a filmmaker, I never have the chance to really market my own movie. And there's lots of ways to market a movie, and so I'm not sure that's exactly what I meant to say, but there's so much stacked against a filmmaker from the second they have the idea to make the movie to, wow, I just got paid for this. There's like a gazillion steps. And so I'm building this platform in Boxo, which is going to eliminate, I think, the whole problem. To be honest, that's what it's built to solve. It's built to basically pay creators and filmmakers awesomely on every second of every play from the very first second. If it doesn't do that, I built it wrong, and that's it. So it's and I want to make sure that creators always get the lion's share on every single play across the board, and it's going to be exciting for the viewer too, in ways that I almost can't even think of right now. I need to take some. Shout out to Nico King. I told the story the other night about Nico, and somebody unsubscribed on YouTube uh, immediately because they thought I was trying to sell them something. I was just telling the story of how you get your name on the water bottle, but I'll tell that story another time. Or you can ask me in a direct message, but it has to do with never mind. It's a silly little thing. Okay. Back to the movie. So getting back to zero, getting back to zero, or just getting back to zero. Let me work that out for next time, so it really just comes off smoothly. Like, all right, let's get back to getting back to zero on Unboxo. That was kind of cool, right? That kind of worked. All right. So, anyways, back to your question. So I'm going to release Getting Back to Zero on Unboxo, and that'll be the first movie on Unboxo. And I hope people see it, and I hope I make my money back finally on a movie that I put everything I had into it. So pretty much every filmmaker is in the same boat. We all have getting back to zeros. Every filmmaker's like, as long as we get back to zero, or as long as we break even. And I'm always like, don't we want to make money on our movies? And, but the idea is if you get your money back, you can go make another movie. That's how much filmmakers love making movies. That we're just like, and that was then, but this is now. We live in a different time, and Unboxo is going to change the way we make and release movies. Full stop. And I am excited to upload Getting Back to Zero first, but that's just one little thing I can do on Unboxo. And I've been making movies for decades, and I shoot 2 movies at a time. And another way to look at that is I've been capturing 2 stories at a time. The story inside my head, the one that's, the A story, and then there's the B story, which is the behind the scenes story. But I often fictionalize those. So technically that becomes another A. So really I shoot 2 A's and a B. I think I just said that the best I've ever said that. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but it's feels good to say it, because I spent the day doom scrolling today, and that's an awful feeling. And as a creative person, when you don't get to do your creative thing, it hurts. It hurts. And but hanging out with you guys is the next best thing to actually just entertaining you with I mean, it's all good. How lucky are we? We're like, we have broadcasting studios in our pocket. That thought will be back. When it is, I will come back to you. Can someone please on Instagram tell me what the fuck I just said? Yeah, this is what happens. See, now here, I'm just going to, this becomes acting, this next little piece. I won't just go right into it, but you'll know what I'm talking about. But this idea that I keep forgetting these ideas is the idea. And I don't usually tell people that. I don't know if I've ever really told people that, because I want to show you. But I think some of you think I like totally freak out. And what's happening is I'm making many movies at the same time. Kind of like when you get in trouble at school and it's like, I will not shoot arrows in class. Then you start going, I will not shoot arrows in class. I will not shoot arrows in class. I will, not, shoot. arrows in class, right? And that's how I look at filming in real life. Is there's stories. There's so many stories to be told that how you tell them, that's up to you. But Imboxo is built to handle the way I make movies and always dreamed of releasing movies. So we'll find out together if this thing works. I don't know if it's going to work. All I know is that I was dreaming somebody else would build it for 20 years and they didn't. This is my third time, trying to build this thing. It didn't work the last two times. So I didn't release it. It didn't do what I needed it to do, and which is to get the creator paid awesomely on every second of every play. And that's it. You got my word. And you won't need my word because you'll have full transparency. And it's going to be awesome. Internet Movie Box Office coming soon in Boxo. So just wave to a couple people who probably are long gone, but nice to see you if you're there. Abhishek, how are you? Are you on your way home from a shoot? Abhishek likes to listen to the 1157 show. He doesn't really watch it. He just listens to it so he doesn't fall asleep while driving. So I'll take it. That's a win. It's a win. He's listening. And he's staying awake in traffic. So I guess that is an example of how what we do helps people stay awake. All right. So what else can I tell you other than we started the show 7 minutes late, and I think I remember to hit record in all the right places. Yeah. We're good. Any other questions from anybody? I wish I could see you guys on whatever the heck you're called, YouTube, but I can't right now see what you guys are saying. But I will bring that back next time. But I really want to start getting the show started by 11:57 because it's really supposed to just be the last 3 minutes of the day, me inside my creative penalty box where I make something, and this is going to be fun. A lot of content coming down the pipes, the streams, and I have a feeling tomorrow's going to be another crazy day. So do something for yourself, to make sure you fill that inner creative drive, or inner drive if you're not a creative person. But I'd like to think we're all creative, but I'm not going to spend too much brain power on that one. So all right, just waving to some people on Instagram. And if you're just joining on Instagram, this is the end of the show. And what else do I want to say? Oh, yes, I owe you a take. I still owe you a little bit of a take, and I didn't do it. I was explaining how sometimes I'll just be talking and then freak out, and it's really because I'm making different movies, and there's a couple of them where that's the character, and so I'm jumping into different versions depending on what I'm doing. And so I don't know if that helps, if you understand it, but I hope you're inspired to start filming your lives like the movies you see inside your head, because we're going to be able to do something really cool with that very shortly on Imboxo. It's called Lifeumentary, and we're all going to be able to play together. So if you haven't already subscribed or liked, apparently that's something that I should get used to finally saying, and stop saying that I should finally get used to finally saying that I should say that. Something like that. Okay, this has been fun. Any other questions? I think we're good for the night. And that's the show. Let's just get this last little piece of it, Ranger. And that's the show. I thought that went well. And I look forward to getting you the... Seriously? You're interrupting. There was something I wanted to say before I end this broadcast. I know what it is. I'm excited for you guys to see the stuff that I didn't release today, but I did slam some stuff together. And, you know, we're in a phase like, you know, we'll start another piece of this later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I love it when you guys say stuff in the comments, and you know, hopefully funny stuff, because I like to laugh too. And that's it. Talk to you later.